It is over. The Coeur d'Alene City Clerk announced the recall effort in Coeur d'Alene. It has failed. The group calling themselves Recall CdA, they needed 4,311 valid signatures for each of the 4 council members that they wanted to sack. But the organizers say they're disappointed, but feel they have made a difference.
Over 300 people have registered in the course of our efforts, and I think in talking with the community, I think people are much more informed about the community, of how tax dollars are spent, how projects are done, and much more committed to be involved in the future.
KXY4's Anusha Roy, she joins us now live with what happened. Anusha?
Yeah, well, there was a police presence here all day at City Hall. The county clerk dropped these petitions off to the city clerk for a final count of all of the valid signatures. This afternoon, she announced that this recall effort is coming to a close, or is at a close, because they didn't reach the number of valid signatures they needed for each candidate to move on to a vote. We wanted to give you a quick recap of the history behind the recall effort that started in April.
It's a divisive battle that centers around McEwen Field.
I call it the straw that broke the camel's back.
A multi-million-dollar plan to revitalize the park and add in things like a parking garage sparked outrage from the beginning. The controversy dealt with price tag, a lack of public vote, and people feeling like the city council never listened to their concerns.
I really believe that the public needs to have a say when the city is going to do something unusual, like spend a huge amount of money and change the downtown culture of the park.
Recall CdA wants to oust Mayor Sandi Bloem, council members Mike Kennedy, Woody McEvers, and Deanna Goodlander. As the recall effort took off, so did the Stop the Recall movement. Organizers say their opponents are spreading wrong information.
I saw them firsthand, how much they listened, how much they took everyone's opinions into consideration. There have been massive compromises made, and it's still not enough.
The petitions were turned in with around 5,300 signatures per person. Today, the county clerk handed those petitions back to the city after verifying them.
All that we care about is what is validated.
Today, the city clerk announced the fate of the recall effort.
Overall, there was a 23% rejection rate, and the county clerk is saying one of the biggest issues was people signing the petitions that didn't live within Coeur d'Alene. I also spoke to those who were a part of the Stop the Recall movement. They were ecstatic this afternoon, cheering with each announcement that the city clerk made. They told me in an interview that they feel like the recall effort did not reflect a majority of the community here. Live in Coeur d'Alene, Anusha Roy, KXLY 4 HD News.